Let's see.
Let's see.
So you just always want to find a, and if you are going to get under the car, definitely chalk it and put stands under it. So for jacks finding, we'll just use bolt jacks.
Where would you put the stands under?
A lot of times I'll put them behind the wheels.
Yeah.
So in some cases, see, and we're just off the ground, so that's all we need. That should be plenty good. Okay.
All right, good job.
So then you always just want to make sure, here's your reverse, your forward, and then what I usually do is just break them loose and just leave one on there, and then run these back.
Good job.
Give us another place to, yeah, sometimes I can just lift it. And I just
There
pull
you
the
go.
tire off and put it right back here.
Good job, son. Good job.
Is that how my brake pad?
Probably. Feel better?
Yeah, he was not kidding about the spiders.
A lot of spiders back there, huh? Pretty.
That's not like 5.
Oh, caliper
We
hooks.
should be able to get.
That's to hang your caliper.
You want to pop the hood for me real quick?
Yeah.
We just had it open the other day, son.
Sometimes it's like this, kind of. Okay, so then your hood latch is right here. Okay, sometimes what I do is I undo the brake master cylinder, and that'll just allow pressure. You never want to pump the brakes if that's empty, ever. I got a tool for this, but your piston's right there, so we're gonna try to. Oh, sorry. We're gonna try to push that piston in.
You want to push the piston in so it's not causing any pressure on the pad on the rotor.
You can turn the key of the ignition so the steering wheel turns.
Yeah.
And then we can turn this out if you want. Pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So now that should come off. So we'll just take, these are number 14s. There's a torque sequence. I believe these are 32. So when we put it back together, I usually keep just keep them loose. And these are your, really? Did my battery just go down? We'll keep the slider. I'll show you what the sliders are. We do the rewards, you know. So these are your slider pins.
Whoa.
So we want to just set
Okay,
these.
you got to make sure the one with the rubber goes back on top.
Should be on the bottom.
You just pull it out from the top.
Then
I
they
swear.
put it in the wrong one.
Really?
So this one come off the back. So I usually just kind of keep them together like this so I know which way I took them off.
Yeah.
And it's got the striker in the back, which usually the striker goes in the back, but usually they're on the bottom. Okay, so let me get a number, I think it's 18. A 14 and an 18, and these are torqued like 80. I'll have to watch the video again. And these were taken off because we got to clean that stuff all up. I'll show you. Short. And we'll probably put a little Loctite on there. So, and of course, this plate goes on like this.
Okay, now what do you call that thing?
I can't remember what they exactly call it. I mean, it's just, there is a name for it for the bracket. Is if your kit comes with all these rubbers and it's basically a caliber bracket.
Get in there, son.
Okay, so we got clips, which we don't need to worry about. So the rubbers we're probably going to have to reuse.
Yeah.
Which you can go ahead and take the other side apart if you want to try, you know, and then I'll just save this and then I'll show you how to clean. So
Yeah.
Yeah, new brakes are needed.
Yes.
sometimes on these Myko we have to just on these sometimes we just
Oh,
have to,
the old hammer's
seeing
coming
we're
out.
not saving these.
Oh, yeah. What?
They probably never change.
Wow, those suckers on there. Aha!
The hard falls.
There it goes.
Jeez.
Boy, oh boy.
And what we'll end up doing is I got some copper anti-seize. We'll take a wire brush and we'll just clean. It's not dirty. So if you want, you just hold the wheel this way. Ooh, boy, look at that. See, somebody did a no-no there.
Isn't that supposed to be kinked up like that?
They twisted it.
Whoa.
So apparently who did it last time didn't know what they were doing.
Shh.
That's
Sons
terrible.
of guns.
So instead of using this long extension, we'll use a short one for up here. And then you're going to use this number 14. Take these off, and then I'll bring you a caliper hanger, and we'll look at my other side. Okay.
Nice.
And this in the right way now. So usually with this tool here, you just got to break them loose, and then you can run it.
Alright. So I'm taking these two off first. Do on
Yeah, there you go.
Good
Good
job there, son.
So basically, yeah, you want to try to you want to pull it this that way.
so
Yeah, get her in there good, and just kind of watch your face. Don't put your face. Just pull it nice and easy. You'll feel it come. You'll feel it move. Just try to get as much as you can. You see how them are pinching?
yeah.
Yep, and just watch your face.
Watch out for Chucky. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that caliber kink is bad.
Whoa.
Am I stripping? Because that's just the pads we're gonna replace, correct? That's probably why not a lot of. That's probably why I need to press down on the brake so hard. So you think that's loose enough?
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks good, son.
Because that's fully pushed.
Yeah. Good job.
That's probably.
Good job. Now, which one is that?
This is the bottom one.
That's the bottom one with the rubber on it.
The rubber's on this one.
Is on the bottom.
Which one's the? Is it the rubber?
That rubber tip?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay, that one definitely does have it. Yeah, okay.
where does it hang on to?
Yeah, hanging on the anything that it can hang on, like over there, the spring. There you go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
No. Yeah, try it easy first. Always go the easy route first.
And then I should take these. Bills.
Yeah, and that'll be this one here. That'll be your number 18. Yeah, so you want to take that off first, and you can actually slide these out. And easy, like I say, I just see this one doesn't even have it. Doesn't have the
doesn't have the striker.
Yeah, it doesn't have the indicator. I mean, they're not real terrible. I mean, they could be changed, but you got another probably 5,000 to 7,000 on them. But they're cheap, you know, so they're probably squeaking and dusty and everything else.
Yeah, I think since
just give her.
This is kinked right here. I think that's why it's so hard to break.
That should be good.
All right. Hold it tight because you don't want your arm to get broke. Whoa.
I don't really like putting the indicators on myself. All I would do is write the mileage down, and these brakes should be good for 20,000. And the thing is even if your pad rubs, you're gonna change
Good job. Good job.
Chuck made it look so easy.
Oh, you know, he has technique, dude. You're still learning your technique.
Definitely don't happen overnight.
Excellent day. Yeah, those ones don't matter, buddy. Yeah. Good job.
Legs are cramping.
Your legs are cramping. We just barely started.
So these are the.
All right.
So I try to.
Just whack around it. You're trying to loosen it up.
Yeah, don't hit the studs.
Yeah, go ahead and move it around. Has a nice tonal quality to it.
Yeah.
I want to tap it a little bit harder. Maybe you're standing like this, and you're whacking on it. Maybe we'll get a little better swing. Look at that. Let me give it a whack. You okay?
I'll get the top a little bit more.
You want to tap the backside, Chuck? Oh, yeah. You can tap wherever you like. So I might get the slug up.
Nice. Of course. Chucky.
So what we're going to do is you're going to take a paper towel there. And you're going to wipe these off. Get them nice and clean. Very important these are clean. These are your sliders. So basically this allows this unit and that unit to slide. So your brakes release so they don't stick.
Ah.
And then we're going to pull these clips off. I believe all these clips look pretty much the same. So we're going to pop these clips off. I'll get these ones. I usually just put them aside just in case I got to look at them so I know that they came off just that way. So it gives you kind of a reference point. Because some are different. Yep. And always just take your time. You're not in a big hurry.
All right.
Really look at these rubbers, make sure they're good, and we're gonna take them out gingerly because we don't have any to replace them.
That's right. Don't pull them by that part.
Yeah.
You want to try
See
to
where
get
my
them by
fingernail
the.
is? I kind of look at them, make sure they're not all cracked, and then I get my fingernail in there and I just pull it out. Or just basically taking some of the grime out of there. And I just kind of turn it. And sometimes I'll turn my air compressor on and just kind of blow it clean. And we could spray some cleaner in there. I just didn't want to wait for it to dry. So usually, like if you got something else going on, you can spray that brake cleaner in there. But you can see it's pretty clean. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So I'll let you have this screwdriver here in a second. And the screwdriver might poke through. Just make sure that you don't scrape the sides with the screwdriver. You know what I mean? Real bad. So use that.
Yuck.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Holy goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that works too well. If I had my vise hooked up. So Myko, you can take one of them wire brushes up there and you can do the same thing I'm doing. Take maybe one of the smaller ones to start. So basically we want to clean these cavities out. This is kind of a pain. We're gonna brake slide.
Yeah. You don't gotta worry about that. Just
Just where the
there you
brake
go.
is at.
I know you're a perfectionist, son, but
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
it's almost brand new, Chuck.
Yeah, see, we're just trying to make sure there's no big divots. That's all you're looking for.
Yeah, yours looking really good there too, Myko.
Yeah. That's usually the way I do it. I just ended up buying some of these wheels. I'm like, no. Usually if you got a vise that's mounted.
Yeah.
I got a $100 vise and I haven't even mounted.
Just make sure Myko's not around when you're mounting it, otherwise he'll drop it on his toes.
Well, here's the story. When I was at Harbor Freight getting mine, it fell out of the box. Just missed my foot.
Jesus.
The guy seen it. He was like, are you okay? Yeah.
Okay, just like cleaning out your ears, son.
Mm-hmm. This one was the passenger side. This one was the driver's side.
Am I a real mechanic yet?
You are.
And I've got cleaner by the... So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Oh, let's clean the rubbers up first. I'll spray these.
Clean the what?
No, I don't really want to spray.
What are you gonna clean?
So let's just take a paper towel.
What are you cleaning there?
Rubbers.
The rubbers.
They failed me 6 times. So let's
Real narrow, real skinny. Look at how dirty that is. Whew.
probably just go.
Look at that.
Like I said, the outside we're not really worried about. I don't want to really spray Thing is, if we get brake cleaner on there and it doesn't come off and we put the grease in there, then it just breaks it down.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty fun.
Yay.
What is this stuff?
This is just like a brake grease. So it's going to be like a anti-squeak. It's going to actually help this slide. So
It helps your slider slide.
yeah. So usually I just put a little gob in there too. So when we put the slider in, and we'll put some on the slider as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna pop these babies back on. And that goo, I'd usually twist them a little. That goo will help them seal, keep the moisture out.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We won't worry about the sliders yet until we get there. I'm not going to worry about putting strikers on there. I just don't like putting them on there. So
Hey, no worries. We'll go ahead just like you. We'll document the miles that we're on, and
about 20,000. Once you start, these brakes should be good for 20 at least. Now, of course, depending on the back, if your backs are starting to get bad, but you'll start hearing them grind.
yeah.
And that's kind of what I do. When they start grinding, then I just do the brakes. And hold on one sec. Scratch that for a second. We're gonna put a little grease underneath these just to keep them from squealing. So go ahead, yeah, just put a little grease on here on yours. Yep, that should be plenty. And then on these top nipples there, you know, nibbles. Grown boy like you's probably had a handful of them.
That's good, son. Don't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can get some paper towels and wipe your hand. I do got some goop cleaner. So one thing we don't want to do is get a lot of nastiness on the brake pads. Oh yeah. So. And then once we go to put the pads on, we're going to put a little grease on the sliders. But I figured what we'll do is we'll do this side first, and I'll kind of do it, and then you just watch me, and then you can do the other side. I think that'd be the easiest way.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, thank you for teaching me this stuff, Chucky.
Oh, so what I like to do is just double check this piston. And what we do is we'll just throw an old brake in there. This compresses the cylinder. Brake compressor.
I'll be dipped.
And we just want to make sure that's all the way in, because if it's not all the way in, then we're going to fight putting them new brakes on. And you'll notice a lot of times you won't even have to add fluid. We shouldn't have to add brake fluid or anything. Sometimes if you've added fluid when the brakes are low, it'll start overflowing. So then I just take a paper towel and I...
Do you see what it's doing right there, son?
Yeah.
He's pushing that piston in so you have more room.
So one more thing we need to do. And I'll do this side and I'll let you do the other side. And we're going to just kind of clean this up a little. We want that thing to sit pretty flat. Yeah. And then that's what that copper anti-seizes up there. And of course we want to make sure we put it on, and then usually what I'll do is I'll run one of the nuts up and we'll take some brake fluid. I'll kind of show you. This is pretty clean. You know, as hard as it came off, you would have figured it was way rustier. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just take this wire loop brush here and I just kind of scrub underneath a little bit. That's pretty clean.
Looks good.
Take a paper towel. You want to get me one of them lug nuts up there, Myko?
Yeah.
I mean, you can grab probably 5 of them. We'll just set them down, I guess. Right. Keep it from sticking like it did last time. So next time you guys go to take it off, if you still have the car.
What is it called?
It's just an anti-seize. It's copper. It's high heat.
Whoa.
The silver would work too, which I have. Okay, go ahead and grab me one of them rotors up there. Just go ahead and put it on them studs. If we get to it, I'll let you go. Nah. We'll just take one of these. Draw this up a little bit. Go ahead and grab me a couple more chunks of that paper towel.
Getting all the oil off of that new rotor.
Like to just get the oil off mainly, or any. It just keeps from contaminating the brake pads.
Got that?
Okay, so. Now,
Oh, jeez.
so
Look at that sucker.
Cha-chang. So we always use foot pounds. And I got the video. I'm going to set it at 60 to start, but they're 80 on this. So basically, I might have to use the big one. This one only goes to 75. I thought it went to 80. Okay, well, we'll go 60 first. I always like to, so you can barely see the number. There's 50, 55, and these are increments of 5. That should be 60.
Do you know what that's called, son?
Grab them other tools.
Torque wrench.
Torque wrench.
What was that, Chuck?
You guys want to grab that ratchet and tools over there? Let's throw a little bit
Loctite.
of goo on these before we put it on.
But I flew too high.
Don't let it take too much, just kind of gonna coat it. Okay, now I just gotta remember how to put it on, because I always do it backwards. Should go this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it goes that way. Every now and then you just gotta toss and turn them.
Oh yeah.
So this is pretty good stuff here. This is like red, but
not as hard.
it is, but it allows you still to break it loose.
Okay.
Which is good.
I only use the blue stuff.
Yeah, the medium.
Yeah.
The red you got to be careful using because you'll never get it off. So, but I know a lot of guys on. Oh,
Can you see okay, son?
Yeah, I can see.
and you don't need a whole bunch of it. So, start here. A lot of times I forget stuff. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and do a torque on these. It's 60. And this torque wrench, you'll hear it click.
People use those before.
Surprised Chuck doesn't have the kind that beep at you.
I got one. Okay, so we'll go one little extra pull.
Yeah.
Most people don't even use torque wrenches. I've just been getting in the habit of doing it.
75 foot-pound,
Now,
baby.
Watch, I'll give it a little bit. You can feel the handle pull up, which you don't have to. I think 75 is plenty. Or when you're done, I'll give it a little.
So you started with 60 and
Yeah.
you did 75?
Then I went to 75. I like to do either 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah. So you don't have a time.
Yeah, just because it puts it on even.
Oh yeah.
It won't put it in a bind. Sometimes these can be a little tricky. You got to get them like right on the edge. These are usually what I fight the most. Put you on your back, so.
Good.
There you go.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to keep working them because they're. And then what we want to do, let's take this off. We're gonna put some guru on this. See, we put guru on everything.
What kind of guru?
We're gonna just.
Your brake grease?
Yep. And your calipers look okay. This will just kind of help the squeak. Moisture. But the boot looks okay. A lot of times you'll see a tear if they're bad. And you just want to put some.
He's putting grease on the brakes. What are we gonna do?
Okay. So now we need to grab the sliders because
Oh yeah, gotta have the sliders.
The other one goes on the bottom.
yeah, we're gonna do the rubber on the bottom the way it's supposed to be.
The what on the bottom?
My rubbers. I can't vouch for rubbers. Got too many kids for that. Okay. Sometimes your kid will come with the rubbers. I haven't really. I mean, I've changed them, but I haven't really seen them. Like I said, I think that plunger is just to keep the water from going in.
Yeah.
That's just kind of what I think. I've watched a lot of videos. I've never really seen anybody say
Why?
exactly what the plungers are for. So then we're gonna put these in the hole.
Slide the slider in.
Yes.
That bottom boot's a little bit.
Cockeyed. Cockamani. Get back over there.
All right. Like my terminology. That bottom.
What it is, it's just knowing how to fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna come across a lot of things. Even like tools. So many people got different names for tools. And you want to make sure these go on straight. If they don't feel like they're going on straight, then you definitely want to stop.
You have to torque these down as well.
Yeah, we're going to go 32 pounds on these.
Is that an inch-pound check or a foot-pound?
These foot-pounds,
You always gotta ask those questions.
which I was going to show you. And there is inch pound, but that's usually I deal with them when it gets really low on torque. And I've got a few of these just so I can double check. So we'll start at 25.
Woo. All right.
That should be 30. So every 0 should be 5. So basically it's right there. And then we'll go 1, 2.
32. Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
I'm not gonna. Yep, we get all these tools over there. And take your time. You're no big hurry.
No rush, son.
No rush at all. That you just don't get ahead of yourself and have to take something off like I usually always have to do.
It's like, where did this nut come from? Ah, damn it.
And I'm telling you, I do it all the time.
I'll hold that for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I don't do it so much when I'm by myself. I just think I get ahead of myself when I'm working with others.
Showing off for the wife.
I don't
Okay.
want to stop.
You just wanna go all the way, son.
All the way up.
You're just trying to.
Yeah, squeeze her all the way down. I'm just gonna kind of let you go and you just ask if you need anything.
Alright, that's the most I can do.
Good job. All right.
Got 2 big bolts.
Should wear a mask over here. Dusty.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Some big towels for you.
Trying to save it from that fly, son.
Anytime you want help with something too, you know, if you do anything, you guys give me a holler. I'll just be in my schedule.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we're gonna set up a YouTube channel. Okay, go ahead and spray it down.
Watch your eyes.
There you go. That's good. Perfect.
Smelling good.
I just think it's awesome. You want to learn how to do it. That's half the battle right there.
Oh yeah. Alright,
Okay, I think that's good.
and then
Nice. That looks really cool.
I might have grabbed a little bit too
No
much.
wasting, it's $25 a jug. Damn you.
How's it going, Kim?
Yeah, that's probably perfect. Nice.
Purdy.
Alright, and then you're done, and then you'll spray that and wipe it down. A lot of times I spray them before I put them on, but I find that they get a lot less greasy if you do it, because you end up touching them 100 times. You can use a clean one. That's your body.
Okay. Yeah.
You got a registration, Brad?
Nope.
Yeah. It's awesome. They got good DJs on there too. I'm trying to think of what's his name that just came here. He's awesome.
Oh, it's not
like
like
a
copper came out of that.
Right. See your best
Don't
clean
get
it
on
off.
the only thing you have to wipe is this right here.
The outer part.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't get no copper.
Yeah, so if you have copper on the rag, you don't want to wipe it on
Yeah,
the.
you want to get any rag.
Yeah.
And then you just want to spray a little bit on the back. And just, this stuff's going to dry pretty quick by the time you get the brakes on there.
Yeah.
So then you just want to wipe the back. And you just want to wipe where the pads are going to be. There you go.
Okay.
As you can see, that stuff dries extremely fast.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so now you need to take this, right? You need to put a little Gucci goo on it.
Gucci goo.
Alright, and so housing here, and then go inside. You'll see how it goes. You had to do it on the first try, didn't you?
Yep.
Hey.
Sorry.
Like I say, take your time. We're not rushing it. And then this will be the goo you use on the bolts. And you, like I say, you only need a little bit.
The dab will do you.
Yeah, street.
Okay. Well, hold off on putting those up. We gotta get the bolts.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna put some of that liquid put just right at the tip. There you go. Because it'll run in. That'll be the first dip. That should be plenty.
That's probably too much.
No, it's perfect. So basically, when you turn that in there, that'll spread
Ooh.
out on the thread. You always want to go to the top of the bowl.
That's a little
All
too
right. I think it's gonna be all
That would be
right.
hard to get out.
Okay. I'm gonna get over here.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh yeah. You want me to turn it out for you, son?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll deal with that. Let me
Myko's first brake job.
Yeah. Got the wheel turned out so he can access those bolts better?
One is.
Okay, don't tighten it too much. You just want to get it in there. Feel pretty straight?
You can kick that down out here. Done with that. Just keep playing with it. You'll get her.
There's a little bit of.
You doing okay, bud?
It'll be all right. Is it?
Yeah, you got it on. Sometimes you just gotta move that back and forth. Here you go. Just keep working it around. You wanna make sure that goes in straight. It shouldn't go in hard. It should go in fairly easy. There's it. There you go. And then you can shake that around, and now you can just snug it up with the wrenchy glue.
Alright, so.
Yeah, when in doubt, if you think it's not going in straight, always take it back out and start all over. I would go ahead and run it up with this. Just kind of run them up. If it starts getting cockeyed, go to the bottom one, you know.
Right, go back and forth. Where? Gee whiz. All right, good job, son. And now what do we torque it to?
First, do it like 60, 65.
Go ahead and make sure that bottom one's snugged up too. So usually what I do is like snug, you go pow wow. So go ahead and go 60 first. There you go. And then once you get it, I'll just look at it. And like I say, you're gonna go to 60, you got 20 to spare, so. And a 0 should land on that 60.
All right, good job.
There you go. Here, and then pull up. There you go. Or down on it, yeah. And push down.
Nice.
Oh!
Piece of butter.
I mean, I think half the
There you
technique
go.
is just doing things.
Yeah.
Because then go ahead.
We're making a video.
I see that.
That's cool.
Use those muscles, son.
You see how full that is, Brent? So we'll take a little bit of that out. That's usually just because the brakes are going low, so you need more fluid.
Yeah, you got those plungers pushed all the way in, so you got the brake fluid is starting to come out. Wow.
Yeah. Perfect job, Myko. So sometimes what I do is I'll put my hand on top and just put my head up against here, and then I'll give it just a little extra. My car. That's gonna cost you. And you thought this job was free.
That's right. Jesus Christ, Chuck, you're bleeding all over everything. God dang.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Correct. So the first thing you want to look at it when you get your brakes is if they all match or if they're different. And that's why I always put the pads separately, so you know that, hey, that one came off the back, that came off the front. Because luckily yours is all the same, so it's real simple.
So it goes on with this facing.
Faces in. So basically you want to put this one right here. And you have to remember, you have to get it on the plates. And sometimes it's easier to go from the top to the bottom instead of the bottom to the top.
That just click in.
Is it in?
Yeah, that's good. Yours went right in. Lucky you. You must have cleaned that side. There you go.
All right, slick.
Okay, now you're gonna put the caliper on. So you got to take that down, and then remember we got to grease the pit.
How do I unkink it?
There you
Just
go.
like that.
Good
I
job.
cannot believe they put that on there like that. That just blew me away.
So then I take.
Yep. Let's go ahead and drop the old pad out. And you're gonna take the grease. Remember, we're gonna grease this and the back side of that.
The grease, which part of this?
Yep.
Just
the metal. Just grease that whole thing. Yep. Go ahead and put a little more on it, I would say.
That's a nice
Yep.
glob.
Yep. Spread it around. You can even spread it on the rubber. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. If anything, it'll keep the rubber from cracking.
Deteriorating.
And then we'll put on each one of these.
Each one of these right now.
Right here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're okay. And then you're gonna remember you're gonna put some on these. We'll put a little on the sliders.
Alright.
Sorry.
The stage, just kind of let it sit where it goes.
I can hold it for you if you want.
Ain't no PUSE.
You ain't no PUSE, son.
Alright, so then this.
Need to put some grease on it first.
Want to hold it for you,
I
son?
think I'm a PUSE.
It's all right. And you'll learn, you know, when you're by yourself, that a lot of times you can just lay that caliper on top of that rotor, even without the hooks, and it'll stay there. You just don't want it sitting hanging for a while.
Right, you don't want it to hang because what'll happen? It'll damage the hose.
Should I put Loctite on this part or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
They should start fairly easy. Sometimes you have to turn it back and forth and shake them a little.
Oh, there we go.
Get it okay? Yeah, so basically what I do is I just kind of grab it like this. Yeah, you got it. See, and this is actually just screwing into this.
Yeah.
You're good. And never be shy about shaking it back and forth. You're not going to hurt anything. You know, sometimes when you jiggle it, it just allows them threads to start. Then this allows your brakes to travel. So as your brakes are wearing, these sliders allow the caliper to open up.
Oh,
that
yeah.
piston keeps coming out and out and out. Is
There we go.
All right. Yeah, that was pretty easy, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I need some paper towels.
Need a paper towel?
Yeah, I need.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Go ahead and, there you go. I think they're fairly fine threads. Snug her up. Snug the bottom one.
All right.
Yeah, it's good that you do it easy because if you drive them in fast, then you'll probably over torque them
Oh, yeah.
from the get-go. So when you drive them in slow, you're not going to over torque the bolt from the get-go.
What was the torque going to be on this one, son?
So start off with like 20, 25.
That's right. There you go.
So it's just like the way it's said, correct? Like people could use this, but
Well, if it calls for it.
metric.
So when you're looking, it's important that you know what it says. If it says foot pounds, you want to go by foot pounds. And then there's a calculator online. If you don't have one that's in foot pounds, it'll break it down to inches or, you know, whatever.
That converter?
so I should start off with 25.
Yep. I go 25, then go right up to your 32. And you'll notice it's not going to be much.
Yep. It's super
Yeah, it's
super
not
easy.
much. It's going to be very little with that big wrench.
Good.
Alright, and then do you say 32?
Yeah, 32.
Good. I don't want to scare you, son, but when Grandpa Chuck had me change out that steering box on my old Barracuda,
Oh yeah.
I lost my steering and almost drove it over a cliff. I bought a telephone pole on a Sunday, and that really sucked.
I'd rather be there.
Uh,
Fun.
yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
bolt.
Okay.
And you can use
Myko's
this.
like, man, these tires are heavy.
See, like this, I just kind of put my hand in it, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Okay.
I don't get this in the
First try, he says.
I doubt it.
Okay, here we go. All right. Don't pinch your fingers.
The way I see it, Brett,
Yeah?
is any try's a good try because I'm not the one putting them on.
We gotta raise it up a little bit, yeah. There you go. May I?
Yes, please. Thank you.
There we go. Okay.
Nice. Then I'll put one right here.
There you go.
I wish there was like 6, so I could go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I'll show you that. Here's the torque sequence.
13524.
Yeah, so anytime you drive the nuts in slowly, you just kind of want to crisscross.
All right.
Like tightening a snare drum, son.
Like tightening a scooter clip.
That's right.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so usually you'll want to go from here, 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 here. Okay, so, and just kind of not put a lot of torque on it, because that thing will torque it.
Okay, go to the next one.
Yep. Your first two are the most important. Go ahead and snug it a little more. Okay, straight across, straight above.
There you go.
Yep, now down below. Yep. That should be good. We're not going to put full weight on it. We'll lower it a little so you can work.
All right, good job. There we go.
You got it, man. You got it.
Chuck, you make it look so easy.
Myko will have this down in no time. No time.
That's the way to use your head. Use your head. Oh, I just made that up.
I know I got a little plunger somewhere, but I'm being lazy.
Oh, the old wicking effect.
Oh, got in front of the video. Sorry, Myko.
Oh, you ruined the whole thing, Chuck.
Good thing you can cut that out.
I'm not cutting it out. I don't cut nothing out, do I, son?
Nope.
That's why people get so mad at me.
You know how to cut stuff out.
Yes, I do know how to cut stuff out.
So we're gonna do 70.
Yeah, we'll go
80.
70. No, we'll go 70 and right to 100.
Okay.
So sometimes when you're doing 100, if you feel it a little tight, just go to the next one. You'll start getting a feel for it. But basically 70 is gonna keep that tire even.
There you go. You see, he's using the technique that you taught him.
So it already popped once, so go ahead and go down to your next one. I think either one's fine. On a 5 lug, you can go to either.
It's a good thing you're hitting the gym, son.
Oh yeah. And I like having a couple torque wrenches so you can check them off one another.
Yeah, I used to calibrate those things on the sub.
Yeah, it's important. You want to know where your plus and minuses.
Yeah.
So I would go to the
Good
other
job.
side, Myko, and do that. And then what you're going to do when you go to 100, when you're done with your 100, you're going to go all the way around in a circle just to double check them. So you do all the star, go to your 100, do the star, and then your last torque is just, and you can even check your back ones just to see if they've been torqued right.
All right, what you said at?
100 foot pounds.
All right.
And probably, yeah, it doesn't take much more.
Good job.
Now go all the way around the wheel again, just in a circle. Just double check, just kind of a quick pull. Boom, boom. Like your last check, you can go pretty quick. But sometimes if you go too slow, then you'll end up pulling it a lot higher. And the reason why I think torquing your rims are important is because, for one, it keeps your wheel on, and two, if you over tighten them, you can't get them off, and it ends up breaking everything.
Yeah. All right.
Check them. Did you miss one?
No.
Go.
What?
Run to my car and just pump the brakes.
Just pump the brakes. You want to pump them until they stop being spongy. You want to get some.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I can actually have... Wait, do you not want to open that?
does that feel better?
It feels a lot better.
Good. Always pump them brakes.
I need to get a run out I might need a little bit of a run.
Oh yeah? Okay. Whoa. Hardcore parkour. Whoa. Alright, that's good. You don't gotta go all the way up, buddy. I don't want you to die on me. Alright. A magic trick.